6 o'clock in the morning, and Lauren is going to get her tonsils and adenoids removed. And so this is Lola. How you feel, babe?
Good. I'm so nervous.
A little nervous. What are
It's
you
gonna be
mostly
okay.
nervous about?
I'm mostly nervous about getting it taken out because
So you're mostly nervous about the actual surgery. I'm mostly nervous about the recovery. I think that's what I'm. Oh, you scared of the IV? Yeah, I understand, because that's the needle. So I wanted to do this video. This is awkward. This is my first vlog, so I don't know how to vlog. Just to let you all know how her experience is, because I've seen YouTube videos and everybody have literally different experiences. So I wanted to do this for you all. Alright. So right now we just registered, so we're waiting for the pre-op. So I'll let you all know how that part goes. All right, keep you posted. All right, so we're in the pre-op room, and Lauren just changed. How you feeling, boo?
good.
Are you still feeling pretty nervous? Still nervous? Are you more nervous or less nervous now that you're in the pre-op room?
I'm still more nervous.
You're more nervous. Okay, so she's getting a little more nervous, but we just changed her, and now we're waiting for the anesthesiologist. So we're waiting for that, but I'll keep you all posted. So Lauren, what would you like to tell someone that's in your same situation? What advice would you give them so far?
I'll give them the advice is that really, to be honest, that when you have a surgery, you pray to God and you pray that everything is gonna be okay. And after the fact, you're going to get sippy, but you're gonna get to have a lot of ice cream.
That's the most main thing. Advice is that you get to have ice cream. So after your surgery, after you go and get everything done, I'm going to have you come back on here if you're able to talk, because you may not feel like talking. So right now, show them your tattoo. So the nurse gave her a little tattoo.
It's a parrot.
And gave her a little coloring book, word search, and she
she
had
didn't
her
give me
little
this vibe.
plushie. She brought her plushie. They said she could take that to the back. So now we're just waiting, and it's cold, and I'm freezing. Thank you.
Okay. So Lullaby, how do you feel?
You may not be able to talk that much because you look pretty funny right now. Well, how are you feeling, baby?
Good.
I know you can't talk that much.
Such a good job, baby. We're so proud of you.
How's your pain level?
Your pain level. It's fine. Aww. Okay, we're gonna leave you.
You just ready to go
You
relax.
ready to go? Okay.
All right.
Baby.
Are you hungry?
All right.
You got your chips? So she got her chips.
Yeah.
Definitely eat that. She just had the IV, so they said she's pretty hydrated, and they gave her a little baggie. What is this called? An ice bag. So, and then she had her nose wasn't actually bleeding, but it was a little dried up blood inside of her nostrils, so they just kind of patched it up to help her. Yeah. So we're about to get her prescriptions, like right now. And then after we get her prescriptions, we're gonna head home and get her some ice cream. You want ice cream?
Hey, slushy?
Yeah, you want a slushie? Awesome. All right, I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so day one is ending, and I want you to briefly tell them a little bit how you're feeling.
Good.
And so she's just been really, laid back and relaxing, trying to heal. I am proud of her for eating. She's been eating pretty good. She's been having a lot of fluid. Every few minutes I'll say, okay, water break, and she'll drink a little water. Are you really in pain?
It kind of hurt a little bit.
So she said it kind of hurts. She's been taking medication every 4 hours. I definitely suggest you stay up on that their meds. Tomorrow she starts steroid. liquid steroid medicine, and she take that once a day, and then her pain medicine she takes every 4 to 6 hours, and she's been taking it every 4 hours just to make sure she's not experiencing like crazy pain. She's just been really down like this, and I can't wait until she get back to her normal self. You don't want to look at the camera. You want to give a little smile. Hopefully tomorrow is better. We'll see. Day 1 I think is pretty good, for her to not have to experience too much pain. I really appreciate the medicine. I suggest that you get like a little notebook or put in your notes in your phone, and definitely have your alarms so you can stay on their medicine and stuff like that. I can't wait to see how tonight goes. This would be her first night going to bed, and so I hope she sleeps through the night. That would be great if she could sleep through the night. But I am really proud of her. She drank a lot of fluids, water, juice. She had some ice cream. She had some pancakes, and she had some noodles. So I am very proud of her. Day 1, I'm very proud. She recently told me that her pain is not as bad as she thought so far. So hopefully it doesn't get worse, and hopefully it just gets better from here. Anything else you want to say before bed? No. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Good. Actually, she told me that she can breathe better, which is funny because it seems like it would be like really swollen back there. So I'm surprised that she's breathing great. I'm surprised without it being fully healed. So we'll see how that goes. But just keeping her on just drinking, and I'll make sure she have some cold water beside her bed, so that way she can drink throughout the night if she wakes up, because I really want her to stay on top of drinking fluids. So I'll have her drink a good bit before bed too. But that's about it, Lola. Well, say good night, and then we'll talk to you for day 2.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. All right, this is day 2. How are you feeling, boo?
Good.
Okay, so she seems a little down, but it's not a bad down. It's just quiet. She's trying not to use her voice too much. And I'm so happy that her night went so well. She said you got up a couple of times, or just when I woke you up?
It was one time I woke up by myself.
Okay, so she woke up one time overnight, and she said when she got up, she drank some water. And then I got her up twice to take her medicine. So that was the only thing that I wish, we didn't have to do, is if you're sleeping so peacefully, I wish I didn't have to wake you up. But she went right back to sleep. I'm really loving this recovery so far. It is definitely not what I expected. And I'm hoping that your day 2 is like your day 1, which was really cool and chill, right? She said that so far, your throat just feels like a regular sore throat, right? It feels. Well, how does it feel, babe?
So it feels like, guys, if like you had a bad sore throat.
Okay.
Now and then when I eat cause that wasn't even a hard pancake, but when I eat stuff like that, when I swallow it, of course it's gonna hurt.
Okay, so it hurts when she swallows and when she eats something, but it's not unbearable. Is it unbearable? So it's not unbearable, but it just feels like a really bad sore throat. That's what she just said. So I'm hoping it gets better from here. Do you think 10 is really bad? 5. Okay, so that's pretty much how it was yesterday. Before bed, she was a 5, so she's still a 5. So yeah, can you smile a little bit? Okay, that's all she'll give you today.
Bye.
Hey everyone, so today is day 10, and I feel like it's pretty much the final bit or experience, I would say. I want to say her paper said that she's still limited until 14 days, so they'll give you 2 weeks of downtime, so they don't want you to do a lot of activity around that time. So I would say she's not over her recovery process, but as of right now, I feel like as far as like the pain or anything,
it's not even hurting.
Yeah, so I feel like it's over when it comes to that part. I want to say day 2 was the last video that we've done together, and I want to say from day 2 to now, her experience hasn't been different. It's been the same. That's why I stopped recording daily, because it's just, kind of the same thing. I'm good. I'm okay. And then she'll tell me a little.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at you. And then she'll tell me every once in a while, like, I woke up with a sore, like her mouth was dry when she woke up. So she'll tell me that her mouth was a little sore. Her throat was a little sore.
But the one thing is that it changed. It actually doesn't hurt now, and I think it's because I'm over with it. And they said it was 2 weeks, but I asked my mom if I can run now, and I don't necessarily run until 2 weeks. And
So I honestly feel like she can technically run, but I know one thing, she's not going to do gymnastics until the 2-week mark. The papers specifically say no gym for 2 weeks. So let's go back a little bit. So before the surgery, they told her she couldn't eat or drink after midnight. How did you feel about that?
I was bad. I felt like they were trying to, like, I don't know. I just felt like weird. I was like, I can't eat, so I'm gonna.
But the thing is, she doesn't eat after 12. It bothered her because they told her she couldn't do it. Because normally she would not eat after, of course, when she go to bed, she's not gonna eat. Only thing I will say, she'll take sips of water. She'll keep water by her bed, and she'll take sips of water throughout the night. So maybe that bothered her that they told her she couldn't eat or drink.
No, I was like, I'm gonna be so hungry.
She was really sad about not being able to eat breakfast in the morning. So yeah, I can understand.
I can't even drink, so my mom was dry
That's true.
the whole entire time, and I had to wait in a room actually, and my mom was already dry.
Because okay, so she could not eat or drink after midnight, and then the morning. The good thing, her surgery was like 8 o'clock in the morning, but they didn't get started until, of course, hours later. No, I take that back. It wasn't 8.
It was 6.
It was 6 in the morning. So I personally like that the surgery was super early.
Yeah.
But I will say they didn't get started until 8. So, so we had to get up early. It was dark going to the doctor office.
I know,
and
I like that.
Yeah, so it was dark and she couldn't eat or drink. Another thing, a week prior to her surgery, she couldn't eat her vitamins. That bothered her so bad. Why did it bother you that bad?
In front of my day, all of a sudden, the doctor called me to say I'm gonna do my surgery soon. Then, now I can't eat no vitamins. I can't eat after that type of day that's gonna happen or something. And then I can't even do.
So it bothered her. So I wrote a little note so I'll remind myself. I wrote, Lauren cannot eat vitamins. So it will remind me.
Did you write the water thing?
Oh yeah, so the night before I put on the refrigerator, do not drink or eat.
Always write a note and put it somewhere where they say yes, you can't use it because you could forget.
You'll forget, definitely.
And
so
just give it to them.
After surgery, I was so surprised she did really good. Day 1.
Oh, and another thing is that because they said that you can't. They also said you can't eat red dye.
Oh yeah, finding out that after surgery, the reason why they didn't want you to eat anything with red color in it or anything, because they said if you throw up or nauseous or anything that goes wrong, you have bleeding or anything, they want to be able to tell if it's blood or if it's the food. So I found that out. So pretty much after day 5, 6, she was pretty much good. So she started slowly eating stuff like popsicles, red popsicles and stuff. So I don't know if your doctor would tell you don't eat anything but red.
Yeah, but you should make sure, especially
if
this is your first time being put to sleep.
I can't remember the previous videos between day 1 through 2 or day 1 through 3, but Lauren did so well. I'm so proud of you. Lauren was awesome during surgery. I literally looked at videos on YouTube and was getting nervous. And of course, I'm not going to tell her that because I don't want her to get nervous because she was already nervous. But I was just getting so scared because I'm like, oh my goodness, these kids are suffering on YouTube. And I was like, ooh.
I wasn't scared of surgery.
I wasn't nervous of the surgery either. Yeah. I mean, anything can happen and the worst can happen, but I'm not.
And I wasn't thinking about something can happen to me really bad and I gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah, I was really nervous about the recovery part. Were you more nervous about the recovery or the surgery?
I was more nervous before I even started.
But I'm saying, if you had to pick between surgery nervousness or recovery, being nervous of how much pain you're going to be in.
I feel like the recovery was hard because the recovery was scary because
I personally was more nervous
scared that I was going to throw up, and I was like, what if I throw up? And I was just scared, but then I knew that God was with me.
Yes,
and I got through it.
That's awesome.
And also, another thing is that, what was I gonna say again?
Okay, one thing I want to tell you guys before I forget, her voice kind of changed. I'm not saying she had a very deep voice, but
It was like
a lot of times Lauren, she had a very big tonsils, so
my
it
voice
sounds
was
like
deeper.
a bubble in her throat or something. I don't know. It's hard to explain. She cleared her throat a lot, and it was just inflamed and irritating her. Now I notice that her voice is like more of a high pitch.
Yeah, it's like a kiddish voice.
You are a kid.
I know I'm a kid. I'm just saying it's like more kiddish a little bit.
Tell you guys is your experience may be like hers. It
It
may
may
not
be
be very
different.
bad.
Yeah.
It may be. It's going to be different. It may be different, and it was not that bad. I was so happy. I thought she was going to be in pain at
Me
night.
too. I was like,
I'm
no.
so happy. She just had little minor pain. What would you rate your pain? Was it like a sore throat, or was it a little worse than a sore throat?
It was like, to be honest, it didn't even hurt like that. It was just like, I thought it was gonna be like, no.
I know. I thought she was going to be
I'm trying sit
crying. I thought she was
down,
going to be crying, waking up in the middle of the
yeah.
night. Honestly, it was great. And I took a look down her throat, and I was scared for that. 'Cause I was like, oh my goodness, I'm scared. Because
It's
a lot of people
little
say
red
scabs.
dots
But
through
it's
my
just like
throat,
2 little
and you can
dots,
see the
and it's a little
scab.
scab. It's not even bad. I'm so happy that it was successful. And I'm so happy she's pretty much well. She can't go to gymnastics this week, which I know she's sad about. But next week, she can go back to her regular schedule. And I'm glad that she got it taken care of in the summertime.
Oh, and another thing I was gonna say about something is that I also didn't wake up in the middle of the night. Now, my mom did have to wake me up to give me medicine.
Oh,
like
yeah,
pain medicine.
yeah.
I was really hurting.
Oh, yeah, I don't
and
want to
stuff.
tell you guys that too. So,
I mean, that was really gross.
yes, she did not like the pain medicine. So they prescribed her pain medicine. They said after she run out, she can get over-the-counter Tylenol. She couldn't get Motrin. So I had to literally, that's why it's really good to have like a notebook so you can keep track, because they gave her a steroid medicine and they gave her pain medicine. So it was literally around the clock for the first few days. 5 days for the steroid medicine, and then the pain medicine, they said even if she's not experiencing pain, definitely still give it to her. So I literally gave it to her every 4 to 6 hours.
And
Had to
that
wake
was
her up.
nasty.
So
like,
she was annoyed by day 4. She was like, Mama, I'm good. I don't need to take that medicine no more. Because she said the medicine was really gross. And then I didn't want to keep waking her up in the middle of the night, giving her medicine, especially since she wasn't in pain. So honestly, they want to, 3? I gave you medicine around the clock, or day 1 and 2 for sure, around the clock. After day 4, 5 and on, is literally as needed. I just gave her a dose a day, and then now she's been off of pain medicine for like 3 days.
Yeah.
It's day 10, so she's been off of pain medicine.
Another thing that I might say is, because sometimes you also you forget. Like I forgot that I was supposed to not run, so I used to play with my brother and stuff.
Oh,
And
see,
it's
so it's good to have
hurtful.
people in the house that will remind you, especially if you're really young, to just like follow the doctor's instructions.
And remind you, and also think about it like more. Like I shouldn't be running.
They don't want you to really run and move a lot, especially for the first couple of days, because they don't want to cause bleeding or anything. So to round this up, wasn't that bad?
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It was better than I expected. I thought it would be
agree.
really bad. I thought my throat would hurt. I thought I was gonna cry. I thought I was gonna sit there. I thought I had to.
Now they did say that kids experience it a little better or easier than adults. So I don't know if I was to get that procedure, I'd probably be in tears. Who knows? But Lauren, she was the bomb. So any last words to encourage other children that have to get this procedure? Any last words?
I have a few more things to say. So, yes, it's gonna be okay. And if you just pray to God and pray all day and just say that God will just help you and He'll pull you through it.
Yeah. You'll get through it. It's only temporary. The pain is only temporary. Your experience is
it's
only
not gonna be for that long, and you're gonna like it because you get to get ice cream, you get to get popsicles, you get to get slushies, you get to get milk. I mean, I don't know about milkshakes.
Well, you can, but not the first day. They told her the first day, no milkshakes.
Yeah, but milkshakes after the first day. And even other things.
So, and you can sleep good at night now.
Yes, I can sleep at
and
night.
now
You
she
can
doesn't
sleep.
feel like something is in the back of her throat. So it's definitely worth it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really pray and hope that you all get through it, whoever is going to experience this journey soon. I pray that your experience is like Lauren's, and I pray that you have a wonderful day.
Bye.